Quick pop quiz. Out of all of the countries on the globe, which country used the very first atomic bomb? Which country dropped an atomic bomb on another country? The only country in the history of the atomic bomb to do so. If you don't know, I'm very sad for you, but it was the United States of America. They created the bomb with the help of some German scientists, and they dropped it on Japan, Hiroshima. Kaboom! Huge, terrible bomb. And now this states the only country in the history of the atomic bomb to use such a devastating weapon is now not allowing other countries to become a nuclear power for fear that they will use a nuclear bomb on Israel or the United States of America. I find this interesting. It's kind of hypocritical. It's like, whoa, we don't want you guys to have because you might be irresponsible. Even though, we're the only people that ever used one. It's like, yeah, it was a desperate bid to end World War II or so, but it's like, but really, the amount of lives, the amount of damage, the catastrophic stain of human blood and misery on history from that bomb, was it really worth it? Would things have been so bad had you not used it? If Iran wants to have a nuclear power and they want to have nuclear bombs, go for it. I mean, if you think about it, the United States is creating a nuclear weapons manufacturing facility so that they can build more nuclear bombs because, hey, we're not going to use them. They're just simply, we're going to stockpile these as a deterrent from other nations so they don't ever want to attack us because we have enough nuclear arsenal to destroy the planet like over 1,000 times. Like, perfect, no one's going to want to mess with the States. But then China's going to be like, oh, well, if they got a huge stockpile of nuclear arms, it's like, we got to have a stockpile in case they decide to wipe us out. We got to have something to fight back. We got to have a deterrent. They build more. And then Russia's like, we got the Satan nuke. It's like 10 nuclear bombs crammed into one giant nuclear bomb. Like the biggest nuclear weapon ever created. We should build more of those just, so we can keep up to China and the States. You have starving people in America, and they're manufacturing a deterrent for war. How much money does the United States of America spend on war? Like, good God, trillions of dollars? What is the 2012 defense budget? Defense, I love that. The defense budget, it's like 60% or something like that of their overall 2012 budget. It's like $500 and something billion. 2% of the 2012 budget goes to schools. 2% goes to justice. Like 58 or 60% goes to defense. Because who are you defending from? Oh yeah, the entire world. Because you're a bully. You pick fights, and then you need defense in case somebody wants to retaliate. So you got to build up this whole arsenal, and then at the same time, you're building up this giant mass of weapons. So you can be like, oh, I think we're going to try and take over the world now. Yeah, I mean, we got all these weapons, we got all these guns. It's like, yeah, why not? Let's wipe out our debt with China. Let's take them out. Russia, it's like they're a threat. They got these Satan nukes. Take them out. Iran, oh no, little Iran, nuclear power, got to wipe them out. Anything else we can do for you? Oh, great Israel. It's like, dear God, man. It's ridiculous. And then, speaking of God, it's even worse. All their presidents are, we need to bring God back to this country. God made America great. God can make America great again. It's like God created the greatest bully in the history of mankind. No. Straight up, Lucifer created and runs the USA of America through Zionist Israel. Yeah. It sucks. It's terrible. It's true. It's ridiculous. So, war with Iran seems unlikely at the moment, but you never know. But they're manufacturing, not Iran, the States is manufacturing atomic weapons as a deterrent, which is bullshit to me. Absolute bullshit. 1 in 6 Americans are unemployed, something like that. Like, how many people don't have healthcare? How many people don't have jobs? How many people are starving in the streets and you have to manufacture? You have to spend more and more money? This is what's wrong with the States. As is my country, our defense bill for I think 2012 or 2013 is going to be like 22 billion. That's it. We went from 5 billion to 22 billion. Because we need to bump up our arsenal a little bit. Okay, 22 billion, I can live with that. We need some fighter jets, whatever. But like 500 and something billion dollars, like 60% of your budget goes to weapons for defense, there's something seriously wrong. That's all those government contracts being held to military men or weapon manufacturers who, bought out those politicians to get those grants to go to war. It's like, hey, we gotta keep feeding the war machine. I need to, line my pockets. You help me out, I help you out. You give me money, I give you money. Yeah, perfect. Nobody cares about the people. It's ridiculous. We don't need more nuclear warheads on this damn planet already. We got enough that we could create a whole nother sun. It's ridiculous.